I've had this spinner sitting around for a while now. It's another one from Godspin, the company that names all of its spinners after gods. Now before, all the other ones were named after Greek gods, but this one is called Thor, after a Norse god. So it's a little different in that respect. But the reason I had it sitting around for a while was because the button seemed loose and I just didn't get around to trying to figure out what was going on. But not only was the button loose, but the retaining ring, the bearing retaining ring was loose, which was making it feel really weird. So I just tightened those up, and now it seems to spin pretty well. So I'm going to test this one and see how long it spins. It's a really cool looking spinner. It's got the blue anodizing around the edge of it, and it's got purple stripes. So it's a pretty cool looking spinner. Not too heavy, but it plays seemingly pretty well. So this is the next one up for testing. Okay, despite the fact that this Godspin Thor spinner probably qualifies as a cheapo, it did very well on the spin times. It got an average spin time of 6 minutes and 19 seconds, and it was really consistent. It didn't seem to matter how it was held. It did, right around 6 to 6.5 minutes each time, which gave it a score of 9 on the spin test. On appearance, I gave it a 9. I think it looks really nice with the blue and the purple stripes. And on feel, it does feel really good. It's one of those ones that catches you every time, just about. So it's a good feeling spinner. So I gave it an 8 on feel, and I gave it a perceived quality of 7. The one thing about it is pretty light. It only weighs 58 grams, so it's not a heavy spinner. It's kind of surprising that it spun as long as it did, given how light it is. It's a stainless steel spinner, not terribly heavy. This one, a little while ago, this one was around on Amazon and eBay all over the place, but right at the moment they're not there. I can't seem to find them. I found a few other of Godspin's models, so I don't know if Godspin is disappearing or what. But I couldn't find another copy of Thor on the internet right now, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. So, but I don't think it was much. I think it was about $30 or $35. So if you can get one, it would be a nice thing to have. It's worth the money, It's a pretty good little spinner. It's not a super long spinner, but it's got a good spin time. So that's the Thor by Godspin.